You wanted to see what I've been hiding, Aemon said. Here he is, Lieutenant Calder. Meet the Anchorite.
Welcome.
The voice was at once awful and comforting. Calder paused, hand on his weapon, as the Anchorite, huge and monstrous, stepped into the light. The ancient Contemptor dreadnought was a towering presence, bipedal and hulking, with only the basest resemblance to a human shape. A giant of ceramite and iron, a war machine from a forgotten age, its hull marked with sigils of purity and prayer scrolls. Its arms ended in two great, crushing claws that flexed and whined idly. Calder stared. Contemptor dreadnoughts were rare these days. The machine bore no heraldry and no colors. It was grey and bare of all ornamentation. The ancient war machine observed him with glowing sensors, but made no move towards him.
You are a thing under the sun.
He rumbled.
Have all of the Sons of Dawn grown so in stature over the centuries of my isolation?
No. We are a new breed, or perhaps an old one, depending. Calder pulled his hand away from his bolt pistol. Who are you?
Young Aemon told you. I am the Anchorite.
Your name?
I have no name. The man I was is dead. I am all that stands here, a humble bearer of words. Look. See.
Lumens flickered to life, revealing the walls and the innumerable lines of script carved into them. Calder looked from the walls to the dreadnought. Bearer of words, he said flatly. He thought he knew now why Aemon had been so reluctant to reveal this particular secret. A peculiar phrase. He looked at Aemon. Explain. Now.
Leave him, Son of Dawn. This is not Aemon's doing, nor the doing of his ancestors. They are and have been my captors, my hosts, for larger than you have been as you are, and not by their choice, I assure you.
Who are you to assume me of anything? A nameless traitor hidden in the heart of this city. By rights, I should execute you both.
Do you know what an Anchorite is, boy?
Something in the dreadnought's tone brought Calder up short. I am not familiar with the term, no, he said, after a moment. A quick tactical analysis told him that if the Anchorite decided to attack, there was little he could do. Listening was the best of bad options.
A man of faith, who confines himself so as to become closer to his god. That is what an Anchorite is, and that is who I am.
And who is your god? Calder asked.
Who do you think, boy?
The Anchorite leaned close.
There is only one god in this universe, and he sits upon a throne of gold.
Calder stared at the dreadnought, momentarily nonplussed. What?
The God Emperor, boy. It's in the title.
The Anchorite made a sound that might have been a sigh.
Theology was never your legion's strong suit. Good at building, but not thinking, as Lorgar used to say.
Another soft, hissing sigh.
Lorgar. Salvation and damnation in one. Poor, foolish Lorgar. He couldn't see that it was a test of our devotion, of our faith. Then, none of us did.
Except you, Calder asked.
Not even me. Not at first. I was as angry as any of them. I thought, how dare he deny us, his truest sons? How dare he cast our works into the dust? But things changed at Calth.
The Anchorite raised his talons and studied them.
I saw what they were doing down there in the dark, and thought it only just. An eye for an eye. The scions of Ultramar had torn down our temples and shattered our fanes, had put the faithful to the sword. Was it not just to seek recompense? To meet like with like?
The dreadnought turned, ancient servos whirring.
Then, an epiphany. A crash of understanding amid the tumult of war. I saw the futility of it all. Ouroboros, the serpent that devours its own tail. They broke us, and we sought to break them. But we had become stronger for the breaking, and so too might they. And then what? More wars? More vengeance, meted out across the tapestry of the galaxy?
There was a sound. Calder wondered if the ancient warrior was laughing or weeping.
I saw then that the cycle could end only one way. So I stopped. I set aside my blade and bent my knee. I waited for my cousins, for Guilliman's sons, to kill me. There in the dark. And they might have. But fate had other plans in store.
They spared you, Calder said, in disbelief.
In a manner of speaking.
The anchorite made a sound that Calder was now certain was laughter.
I was put in chains and interred in an oubliette, left to rot for the rest of that war. When my brothers broke themselves on the walls of terror, I sat in the dark and prayed for their souls. Things answered me, seeking to sway me from my penance, but I am stronger than such spirits. The deserts of Colchis were thick with them, like fleas on a cur's back. I banished them from me and continued my prayers.
Why?
I am weak. We were weak. Weak of soul, weak of body and will. We allowed all that we had built to fall to ruin for the lies of a few.
Absolution lies only in death, Calder recited.
Indeed, cousin. But my absolution is denied me. Century upon century I persist. I share my wisdom with those of the true faith. The faith my brothers, my Gene Father, turned from.
You share your wisdom. The anchorite has been one of the voices guiding the ecclesiarchy from the beginning, the Cardinal Governor said, softly. So much of what we are is thanks to him, though we have diverged somewhat in recent centuries. The anchorite served as a member of the Wordbearers Legion during the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy. Among the first recruits drawn to join the 17th Legion from the homeworld of Lorgar Aurelian, Colchis, nothing is truly known about this Space Marine's war record prior to the dawn of the Horus Heresy. Witness to the destruction of Monarchia, this enigmatic word-bearer joined his brethren down their path to damnation by embracing the fell pantheon of chaos. Fighting during the Dropsite massacre of Istvan V, his actions during the Battle of Calth began to erode the certainty of his legion's cause. Observing the ruinous destruction wrought upon Calth, word-bearer and ultramarine corpses littered his surroundings, causing an epiphany. The actions of Lorgar were futile, for no glory nor vindication could be achieved from this wanton slaughter, and in that moment, the Space Marine realized that alike to Monarchia, the Ultramarines would be empowered with righteous fury following Calth's desecration. War would reign eternal, an endless cycle of reprisals incurring further casualties upon ever-expanding conflicts until all would be consumed by the fires of vengeance. Surrendering to the Ultramarines, the word-bearer received judgment by their Primarch, Rabute Guilliman, following the battle. Ordering his life be spared, Guilliman imprisoned the wayward Astartes for the remainder of the heresy, his prayers for the atonement of his kinsmen's souls made in vain. Horns of the ruinous powers tempted the word-bearer for centuries, each in turn banished by his will, emboldened by his worship of the God Emperor of mankind. Assuming the title of Anchorite, a title derived from a man of faith, in order to become closer to his god. Inscribing the words of the Lectitio Divinitatis, memorized from Lorgar's writings prior to his downfall, onto the walls of his cell. These etchings would prove crucial in establishing the Imperium's ecclesiarchy. Influencing the imperial cult with his teachings, the Anchorite's presence would regardless be kept secret from all citizens of the Imperium. Establishing the cardinal world of Almace, ruled by a dynasty of cardinal governors, these humans acted as the Anchorite's jailer as he contemplated the fate of his legion. Realizing that the Emperor had been testing the Word-Bearer's resolve during the burning of Monarchia, despair consumed the anchorite, leading to his several attempts to take his own life. His efforts coming close to success, in order to preserve his existence, the Cardinal Governors interred his body into a dreadnought sarcophagus. Unable to absolve himself from his shame, the anchorite continued to solemnly preach the words of the Divinitatus beneath the Palace of Olmes' capital for 10 millennia. Besieged by the Word-Bearer's Legion, under the command of the Chaos Lord, Amatnim Ur-Nabash Lash, following the birth of the Cicatrix Maledictum, the Sons of Lorgar sought to capture the anchorite and return him to the demon world of Sicarus. Cardinal Governor Aemon sent out a distress call using a priority-encoded sequence devised by Rabute Guilliman himself, to which Primaris First Lieutenant Haid Kalda of the Imperial Fists would be entrusted by the Avenging Sun to answer. Leading an Indomitas Crusade strike force alongside members of the White Scars and Raven Guard chapters, Kalda, though ignorant of the anchorite's existence, would be permitted an audience with the ancient dreadnought by Aemon. Astonished at the presence of this penitent bearer of the word, Haid resolved to deny the 17th Legion their prize and saw to the defense of the palace. Though proven as a true scion of Rogul Dawn, capable in the arts of fortification, Kalda could not prevent Lord Amatnim from breaching the palace for long. Refusing to defend himself in the battle to come, following the promise of Cardinal Aemon to lay down his life to defend the anchorite, the dreadnought relented and faced his former kinsman. Confronting Amatnim, the anchorite pronounced a word of Old Colchizian dialect and was imbued with the Emperor's divine light, banishing the demonic invaders and refusing the Chaos Lord's offer to rejoin his legion. Denouncing the lies of the Pantheon of Chaos, the anchorite endured severe damage to his chassis whilst praising the God Emperor, and with the aid of Haid Kalda, defeated the Word-Bearers. Returning to his prayers within the isolation of his cell, none know the true extent to which the revelation of the anchorite's existence shall change the Ecclesiarchy's future.
What is a man to do when he has lost his faith? I felt as if I were in the desert, with no one to guide me out. The gods spat in my face and whispered false promises. They showed me oases, but there was no water in them, only blood.
The anchorite lifted him, claws tightening.
And then I saw the light. It stretched across the dark skies and drew me on, and I followed. Through the sands I stumbled until I beheld a city on the hill, a city of gold, as great as a mountain and shining like a caged sun. And in that city, the truth. Not the falsehoods you peddle as such, but the real thing, the truth that we turn from, unable to bear its mighty light.
The dreadnought turned, surveying the demonic ranks arrayed before him. Then he swept a talon out and spat a single, thunderous word. A word that Amatnim had not heard in centuries. A word from lost Colchis. A word he had forgotten the meaning of, but which sent a spike of pain through him. He staggered, shaking his head. Even as the word slipped from his grasp, he wasn't the only one it hurt. The Neverborns screamed. As one, they screamed. The sound rose to such agonizing heights that Amatnim was forced to cut his audio sensors. But it did no good, for the sound was not simply noise, but something horribly spiritual. A scream of elemental fury and frustration, but also of resignation. The demons flickered like a distorted signal, their forms stretching and wavering before snapping back into focus. A strange light swelled, seeming to rise from the dreadnought's battered chassis, and Amatnim was forced to turn away. The light spread, and for a moment, Amatnim thought he glimpsed great wings. Not 2, not 4, but 6, or a dozen or more, rising from the dreadnought's back, and a face, wise and pitiless in its wisdom, superimposed over the bare helm of the ancient war machine. He knew, then, deep in himself, why he was here, and in his head, the whispers of the gods fell silent, just for a moment, that inhuman gaze, like a solar flare narrowed to the width of a human eye, lashed across the invaders, as bright as the Astronomicon itself.
"This place is not for you,"
the Dreadnought said. Around him, demons came apart, scattering like ash on the breeze. The effect spread like a contagion through their ranks, claiming them even as they turned to run, to flee.
"What is happening?"
Apis hissed, turning as the Neverborn crumbled away.
"Why is this?"
The light began to fade as quickly as it had come, but the damage was done. "Anathema," Amatnim said softly.